All right, Michael Sewack with us. We were to sea bass, but Sewack's a whole other level.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your golf game and what you bring to the Scranton Prep team.
I play pretty consistent. I'd say it's one of my perks. I do fluctuate sometimes, but mainly my rounds are pretty much in the same ballpark. Like from tee to green, I'm not the greatest, and I just do everything pretty well, mediocre, a little bit better than mediocre.
You're a mediocre golfer on a state championship team. You got to be a little better than that, right? I mean,
Yeah.
let's talk about, though, the talent that's around you and these other guys. And everybody's trying to bring out their best. And some of the guys are like, listen, we're long off the tee, but other guys bring good parts to their game, too. So is it neat learning from what these other guys are doing, too?
Yeah, it is. I mean, I tend to, like, my perk, I guess you'd say, is I could score well. I don't do anything ever particularly great, but my scoring helps me, so I mean, it's cool though because we do have some unique people like Matt Tressler. He hits the ball really far. So,
how about being a competitor like you are? Any other sports you're involved with? Is golf just something that really fuels you to bring out that competition?
I also play basketball for fun. I used to play it competitively until roughly like 8th grade, but I still do rec leagues and things to keep up with it. I enjoy it. So.
How much time are you putting into golf? Are you really serious where you're getting out to the greens or you're going indoors during the winter time?
I do take it pretty serious. I roughly spend in the summer like 8 hours a day. And then in the winter, I just try and do physical things, work out, and not as much particularly golf practice, but I still do practice at simulators and stuff, but not as often. So.
Home course for Scranton Prep is Glenmora, but how about for you? Are you at another course playing sometimes?
I'm also at Glenmora too. So and it's great because me, Brett Strong, Matt Tressler, we were all up there the whole year just playing together, and it was nice because we grew as friends and as teammates, so it was great.
How about a particular hole? A couple of these guys had different holes. Let's see if you have a favorite hole or a challenging hole.
My favorite hole is 6. It's like a longer, it's a par 5, roughly like 500 yards, but the layout of it's pretty neat. There's a little ravine, roughly like 70 yards out into a slightly elevated green. It's just a good looking hole.
Let's talk about your coach, Coach Sewack. He's been at this a long time. He's done a tremendous job with the program. What's it like to play for him?
It's awesome. He's great, and I always felt bad for him just because he was never able to get the first place until this year, and it was great to win it for him because he deserved it. He put a lot of work in with us and with all his other teams throughout the years.
How about being a student athlete this year? It's been different for a lot of people. Some people are in school, some people are virtual. It's been a lot different. Student athletes have been challenged with different things. How gratifying is it to be a state champion during these challenging times, so to speak?
It's awesome. I didn't think we were going to have a season this year. I didn't think we were going to even be in school right now, and Prep's doing a great job with it as a whole. But I think our sport was definitely, we were lucky that our sport's outdoors and you could play it, because like most schools can't do any sports, and we got lucky. So
how about credit to the student athletes around our area that it seemed like they've taken this very seriously, and for the most part they've done a pretty darn good job of making sure that they keep themselves out of trouble, out of harm's way. Talk about these guys and you guys being young people, but saying, hey, we got to be smart about this. So we're going to put on our mask. We're going to follow social distancing.
Yeah, I mean, our season could have ended very quickly if we didn't follow the guidelines that we're supposed to do. So I think it was important because it kept our team, and it kept even like all the other teams that we played it with. They did a pretty good job too. I mean, I didn't hear about any cases within the golf league really. Not many, maybe a couple at most, but I thought we kept it pretty, COVID as a whole, pretty quiet, which is great.
All right, well, awesome season and great to catch up with you.
Thank you.